The rise of the Chinese Trump. Who's taking over? The term Chinese Trump is often used in political discourse to describe figures who mirror the 47th U.S. president's populist style, nationalist rhetoric, or outsider persona within the context of Chinese politics or the broader sinosphere. Here is an article exploring the different facets of this concept. The Chinese Trump, populism, nationalism, and the new political wave. The rise of Donald Trump in the United States fundamentally changed global perceptions of leadership. In the Chinese-speaking world, the label Chinese Trump has been applied to various figures, not because they are identical to the American president, but because they represent a similar disruption of the political status quo. 1. The populist appeal. Just as Donald Trump utilized a plain-speak style to connect with the working class, several figures in the Chinese cultural sphere have gained traction by breaking traditional political decorum. These individuals often bypass mainstream media to speak directly to the public, using social media to cultivate a man of the people image. 2. Identifying the candidates. Depending on the context, different people have earned this nickname. Terry Gou, the founder of Foxconn, is perhaps the most frequent comparison. As a billionaire businessman entering politics, his CEO-to-president narrative mirrors Trump's. His focus on economic pragmatism and his blunt communication style led many to call him the Trump of Taiwan. Han Kuo-yu, the former mayor of Kaohsiung, was often compared to Trump due to his massive, enthusiastic rallies, reminiscent of MAGA events, and his ability to mobilize voters who felt ignored by the political elite. Internal Chinese discourse. Within mainland China, some commentators use the term to describe a hypothetical leader who would prioritize China first in a mercantilist, aggressive way, similar to the American America First policy. 3. China First versus America First. A core similarity cited by analysts is the shift toward unapologetic nationalism. The Chinese Trump archetype represents a move away from quiet diplomacy toward a more assertive stance on the world stage. This involves a focus on national rejuvenation, skepticism toward international entanglements that do not provide direct domestic benefits, a heavy emphasis on manufacturing and economic sovereignty. 4. Cultural reception. Interestingly, Trump himself has a complex following in China, known as Chuan Jianguo, Trump, the nation builder. While some view him as a strategic rival, others admire his strongman image and his willingness to challenge established globalist norms. The desire for a Chinese Trump often stems from a segment of the population that wants a leader who is more focused on domestic strength than international approval. That the Chinese Trump is less about a single person and more about a political phenomenon. It signals a global trend where voters are increasingly drawn to charismatic, wealthy outsiders who promise to protect national interests and disrupt business as usual. Whether in business or government, the archetype of the populist billionaire continues to resonate across borders.